Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The management takes great pleasure in now bringing you the news of the world. The sun rose this morning at 6:32 a.m. This event was first reported by Mrs. Dorothy Stetson of Freeport, Long Island. She at once telephoned the mayor. The Society for Affirming the End of the World at once went into special session and postponed the arrival of that event for 24 hours. All honor to Mrs. Stetson for her public spirit. And now to South Bend at the Thomas J. Dits Memorial Theater. During the daily cleaning of this theater, a number of lost items were collected. Among those items was a wedding band, inscribed upon it, "To Eva from Adam," Genesis 2:18. The ring will be returned to its owner or owners if the credentials are satisfactory. And now, to Tibbihatchee, Vermont, where the unprecedented cold of this summer has produced a condition that has not yet been satisfactorily explained. In fact, there are reports of an ice wall moving southward across the counties. The disruption of communications caused by this unprecedented cold has made exact information difficult. So please, for more information, see your daily papers. And now, to Excelsior, New Jersey. Here is Mr. George Antrobus, the inventor of the wheel. Mr. Antrobus made his way up from a very old stock, and has made his way up from next to nothing. There are reports that Mr. Antrobus used to be a gardener, but left that occupation under circumstances that have been variously reported. There are also reports that Mr. Antrobus is a veteran of foreign wars and bears a number of scars. And here is Mrs. Antrobus, the charming and gracious president of the Excelsior Mothers Club. Miss Antrobus is also a fantastic needlewoman. In fact, it is she who wove the apron upon which so many very interesting changes have been made since that time. Here we see the Antrobuses and their two children, Henry and Gladys, and friend. The friend in the rear is Lily Sabina. She is the maid. I know we'd all like to congratulate this typical American family on their enterprise. We all wish Mr. Antrobus a very successful future. And now, the management takes you to the interior of his home for a brief visit. Thank you.
Oh, 6 o'clock and the master's not home yet. Pray God nothing serious happened to him crossing the Hudson. If anything should happen to him, we would certainly be inconsolable and have to move to a less desirable residence district. The fact is, I don't know what will become of us. Here it is, in the middle of August, and the coldest day of the year. It's simply freezing. The dogs are sticking to the sidewalks. Can anyone explain it? No. But I'm not surprised. The whole world is at 6s and 7s, and why the house hasn't fallen down about our ears long ago is a miracle to me. In the midst of life, we are in the midst of death. A truer word was never said. Of course, Mr. Antrobus is a very fine man, an excellent husband and father, a pillar of the church, and has all the best interests of the community at heart. Mrs. Antrobus is as fine a woman as you could hope to see. She lives only for her children. If it would be any benefit to them, she'd see the rest of us stretched out dead at her feet without turning a hair. That's the truth. If you want to know anything more about Mrs. Antrobus, just go look at a tigress and look hard. Now as to the children, well, Henry Antrobus is a real, clean-cut American boy. He'll graduate from high school one of these days if they make the alphabet any easier. Now, Henry, when he has a stone in his hand, can it anything from a bird to an older brother? Oh, I didn't mean to say that, but it certainly was a very unfortunate accident. It was really difficult getting the police out of the house. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Antrobus' daughter is named Gladys. She'll good man and good wife someday if he'll just come down off the movie screen and ask her. So here we are. We've managed to survive for some time now. And if the dinosaurs don't trample us to death, and the grasshoppers don't eat up our garden, we'll all live to see better days. Knock on wood. We've ridden along, hot and cold, for some time now. And my advice to you is don't ask why or whither, but just eat your ice cream while it's on your plate. That's my philosophy. Don't forget, a few years ago, we came through the pandemic by the skin of our teeth. One more tight squeeze like that, and where will we be? Don't forget, we came through the pandemic by the skin of our teeth. One more tight squeeze like that, and where will we be? Oh, 6 o'clock and the master's not home yet. Pray God nothing serious has happened to Pastor Hudson. The middle of August and the coldest day of the year. The dogs are stiff. One more tight squeeze like that, and where will we be?
Did you just make up something? Invent something.
This certainly is a very fine American family, and everybody's very happy. I can't make up words for this play. I hate this play and every word in it. As for me, I don't understand a word of it. All about the troubles that the human race has gone through, there's a subject for you. Besides, the author can't make up his silly mind whether we're back in caves or in New Jersey. And that's the way it is all the way through. I took this hateful job because I had to. For 2 years, I've sat in my room on a sandwich and a cup of tea a day, waiting for better days in the theater. And look at me now.
Catherine.
It'll all be the same in 100 years. Oh. We came through the pandemic by the skin of our teeth. One more tight squeeze like that, and where will we be?
Sabina, you've let the fire go out. Here it is, the coldest day of the year, right in the middle of August, and you've let the fire go out.
Mrs. Antrobus, I'm giving my 2-week notice. A girl like I can get a position in a house where they're rich enough to have a fire in every room. And a home without children, Mrs. Antrobus, because children are a thing only a parent can stand. And a truer word was never said.
Have you milked the mammoth?
I don't understand a word of this play. Yes, I've milked the mammoth.
Until Mr. Antrobus comes home, we have no food and we have no fire. You better go over to the neighbors and borrow some fire.
Mrs. Antrobus, I can't! I'd die on the way! You know I would! It's worse than January! The dogs are sticking to the sidewalks! I'd die!
Very well, I'll go.
You never come back alive! If you aren't here, how do we know Mr. Antrobus will be back safe? We don't know!
Pull yourself together, Sabina.
It's the same thing every night. Will he come back safe or won't? Will we starve to death or freeze to death or be boiled to death or be killed by burglars? You don't care whether we live or die. All you care about is those children. If we'd be any benefit to them, you'd see the rest of us stretched out dead.
Well, maybe I would.
And what do they care about? Themselves. That's all they care about. Besides, half the time they act like they're someone else's children. Little thanks you get from them.
I'm not asking for any thanks.
And Mr. Antrobus, you don't understand him. All that work he does trying to invent the alphabet and the multiplication table. Every time he tries to learn anything, you push
it. There's that dinosaur on the front lawn again! Oh, shoo! Go away! Go away! You go around to the back of the house where you belong.
Now that you audience are listening to this, I think I understand it a little bit better. I wish 11 o'clock were here. I don't want to go through this whole play again. Mrs. Antrobus! Help! There's a strange man coming to the house! Help me, quick! Who is it? What do you want?
A letter from Mrs. Antrobus from Mr. Antrobus in the city.
Are you sure? Maybe it's a trap.
I know his voice, Sabina. We can open the door. I'm sorry we kept you waiting. Be careful now. Will you be quiet? Have you had your supper? Are you ready to be inside? Young man, have you any fire with you? Then light the grate, will you? Sabina, take this stick and go and light the stove.
Like I said, Mrs. Antrobus, 2 weeks, that's the law. I hope it's perfectly clear.
What about this cold weather?
Of course, I don't know anything, but they say there's a great wall of ice moving down from the north. It moves everything in its path. The churches, the post offices, the city halls. But that's just what they say. I live in Brooklyn myself.
What are people doing about it?
Well, talking mostly. Some people are trying to go down south, but you can't take children and old people very far in a cold like this.
What's this telegram you have for me?
If you give me just a minute, I've got to remember. I've got it. To Mrs. Antrobus, Excelsior, New Jersey. My dear wife, we'll be an hour late. Busy day at the office. Don't worry about the children about the cold. Just keep them warm. Burn everything except Shakespeare.
He knows I burned 10 Shakespeares to prevent a child of mine from having one cold in the head. What does it say next?
Have made great discoveries. Have separated M from N.
I know what that is. That's the alphabet. Mr. Antrobus is just the cleverest man. When the alphabet's finished, we'll be able to tell the future and everything.
Then listen to this. 10 tens make 100. Semicolon. Consequences far-reaching.
The Earth's turning to ice, and all he can do is to make up new numbers. What does he say next?
I can't do this last part very well. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear Eva. Happy anniversary to you.
Is that in the telegram? Are they singing telegrams now? The Earth's getting so silly, no wonder the sun turns cold.
Mrs. Antrobus, I'd like to take back that 2-week notice I gave you. I don't want to leave a house that got such interesting telegrams. And I'm sorry for everything I said. I really am.
Young man, I'd like to give you something for all this trouble. Mr. Antrobus isn't home yet, and we have no food and no money in the house.
Mrs. Antrobus, I don't like to appear to ask for anything, but
What is it you'd like?
do you happen to have an old needle you can spare? My wife just sits at home all day thinking about them.
We only got 2 in a house, Mrs. Antrobus. You know we only got 2 in a house.
Why, yes, I can spare this.
Thank you, Mrs. Antrobus. Can I ask you something? I've got 2 sons of my own. If the cold gets any worse, what should I do?
I think we'll all perish. Cold like this in August is just the end of the world.
I don't know. After all, what does one do about anything? Just keep as warm as you can. And don't let your wife and your children see that you're worried.
Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Antrobus. Well, I better be going. Oh, there's one more thing to tell you. I almost forgot. 3 cheers have invented the wheel.
A wheel? What's a wheel?
I don't know. The sign for it is like this. Well, goodbye.
Mrs. Antrobus, it seems to me like all the nice men in the world are already married. I don't know why that is.
Do you ever remember hearing of any cold like this in August? From your grandmothers or anyone? Have you any suggestions? Henry! Gladys! Children! Come right in and get warm! No, Mama, we're playing! Oh, no! When Mama says a thing, she means it! Henry! Henry, put down that stone! You know what happened last time! Put down that stone! Gladys! Keep your dress down like a little lady! Mama, why is it so cold? Mama, I'm hungry. Settle down, both of you. I want to talk to you. It's just a cold spell of some kind. Now listen to what I'm saying. When your father comes home, I want you to be extra quiet. He's had a hard day at the office, and he may have one of his moods. I just got a telegram from him, very happy and excited. But you know what that means. Your father's temper's uneven. I guess you know that. Henry! Henry! What? Why can't you remember to keep your hair down over your forehead? You must keep that scar covered up. Don't you know that when your father sees it, he loses all control over himself? Blessed me. Sometimes I think that it's going away. And then, there it is, just as red as ever.
Mama, today at school, 2 teachers called me by my old name. You'd better write another letter to the principal. Right out in class, they called me Cain.
Don't say it. If you're good, they'll forget it. Henry, you didn't hurt anyone today, did you?
Oh, no.
And Gladys, keep your dress down. Try and be a lady. Gladys, Anntrobus, what's that red stuff you have on your face? You're a filthy, detestable child. All the girls at school do it, Mama. I'm through with you, that's all. Sabina! Don't you know your father would go crazy if he saw all that paint on your face? Sabina!
Yes, Miss Antrobus?
Take this girl out into the kitchen and wash her face with a scrubbing brush.
Working on the rail.
Sabina, what's that noise outside?
Oh, there's something.
Oh, it's a drunken tramp. We'll all be killed in our beds. I know it.
Help me quick! Who is it? What do you want?
Broken down camel with a big snout. Open this door.
God be praised! It's your father! Just a minute, George! Sabina, clear the door quick! And Gladys, how dear will I clean your nasty face?
Let me in or I'll tear the whole house down.
Just a minute, George! Something's the matter with the lock. Now I'm ready. Sabina, open the door.
Well, How have they been, Maggie?
Well, I must say they've been as good as gold. I haven't had to raise my voice once.
Sabina, there's some food for you. And Henry? Nothing rash today, I hope.
No, Papa.
Well, that's good. I bet Sabina let the fire go out.
Mr. Antrobus, I've given my notice. I'm leaving 2 weeks from today. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving.
Well, if you leave now, you'll freeze to death. So go and cook the dinner.
2 weeks, that's the law.
Did you get my telegram?
Yes. What's a wheel?
Why, there it is.
What does this cold weather mean?
Not before the children.
Shouldn't we do something about it?
Not before the children.
Papa, you hit me.
Well, remember it. That's to remember today. Today. The day that the alphabet's finished. And the day that we saw the 100. It's been a day at the office. Maggie, we've reached the top of the wave. There's not much left to do. We're there.
And the ice?
The ice.
Children, go out into the kitchen. I want to talk to your father alone.
Papa, you could put a chair on this.
Yes, any food we can fool with now. But I thought of it first.
Well,
It's cold.
I know it's cold. You can try and prevent us freezing to death, can't you? We can start moving, or we can go on the animals' backs.
The best thing about animals is they don't talk too much.
It's cold!
Hey, watch that. By midnight, we don't turn to ice. The roads are full of people who can scarcely lift a foot from the ground. The grass out front is like iron. Which reminds me, I have another needle for you. The people up north, where are they? Frozen? Crushed?
Is that what's going to happen to us?
I don't know, Maggie. I don't know anything. Some say the ice is growing slower. Some say it stopped. The sun's growing cold. What can I do about that? There's nothing we can do but burn everything in the house, and the fence posts in the barn. Keep the fire going. When we have no more fire, we'll die.
Mr. Antrobus!
Mr. Antrobus!
Who's that? Who's that calling you?
Let me see.
Mr. Antrobus, can we warm our hands for a moment?
It's cold, Mr. Antrobus.
Mr. Antrobus, you left a piece of bread and some of spare?
George, who are these people? Why, they are all over the front yard. Mrs. Antrobus, there are thousands of tramps knocking at the back door. George, you must tell these people to go away. I'll go and send them away from the back door. Sabina, come with me.
Sabina, stay here. I have something I should say to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to ask you to wait just a minute longer. It'll be all right. While you're waiting, you might just pull up a stake of the fence. We'll need them all for the fire. There'll be coffee and sandwiches in a moment.
Mr. Antrobus! What's that big white thing moving this way? It's ice! It's ice!
Sabina, I want you to go into the kitchen and make a whole lot of coffee. Make a whole pailful.
Pailful?
And sandwiches, like this.
Mr. Oh, I see what this part of the play means now. It means refugees. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take this play serious. The world's not coming to an end. You know it's not. Most people have enough to eat and a roof over their heads. No one actually starves. This whole ice business, that was a long, long time ago.
But, Catherine...
All right, I'll say the lines, but I won't think about the scene. And I advise you not to think about the scene either.
Mr. Antrobus! Mr. Antrobus! George, these tramps say that you asked them to come to the house. What does this mean?
Just, they're a few friends I met on the road.
Now you're not to let these people in.
They're real nice, real useful people.
George Antrobus, not another soul comes in this house over my dead body.
Maggie, there's a doctor here. Never hurts to have a good doctor in the house. We've lost a whole peck of children, one way and another.
Very well, just the doctor. The others can go right along the road.
There's an old man, particular friend of mine.
I won't listen to you.
It was he that really started off the ABCs.
I don't care if he perishes. We can do without reading or writing. We can't do without food.
Then let the ice come. Drink your coffee. I don't want to have any coffee if I can drink it with some good people.
Stop shouting. Who else is there?
Well, there's the man who makes all the laws, Judge Moses.
Who are those old women?
Up in town, there are 9 sisters. There's 3 or 4 of them here. They're sort of music teachers, and one of them recites, and one of them...
That's the end. A singing troupe? Well, take your choice. Live or die. Starve your own children before your face.
Maggie, these people don't take much. They'll sleep on the floor. Besides, Maggie, listen. Who we got in the house was Sabina. Sabina's always afraid the worst will happen. Whose spirits can she keep up? Maggie, these people never give up. They think they'll live and work forever.
All right, let them in. Thank goodness. But these animals must go. Enough's enough. They'll soon be big enough to push the walls down anyway. Take them away.
All right. Come on, baby. Come on, Frederick. Come for a walk. This is a good little fellow.
It's cold.
Yes. Nice, cold, fresh air. Bracing. Come right in. Professor, this is my wife. Judge. Maggie, you know the judge. Come right in, Judge. Coffee will be here in a minute. Maggie, you know homework. Miss Muse, our second sister's here. Miss M Muse, Miss T Muse, Miss E Muse.
How do you do? Just make yourselves comfortable. Supper will be ready in a minute.
Make yourself at home, friends. Sabina, pass the sandwiches.
I thought I was working in a respectable house with respectable guests. I'm giving my notice, Mr. Antrobus. 2 weeks, that's the law.
Pass the sandwiches.
2 weeks, that's the law.
There's the law. That's Moses.
The 10 Commandments? Ah, that's the worst line I've had to say on any stage.
Judge, help yourself to some of these.
The roads are crowded, I hear.
People are trampling one another.
Man, you can't imagine.
You can hardly put 1 foot before you.
Well, I don't believe the whole world's gonna turn to ice. I can't believe it. Judge, have we worked for nothing? Professor, have we just failed in the whole thing?
It is certainly very strange. Well, on both sides of our family, we come from a very hearty stock. Doctor, I want you to meet my children. They're eating their supper now, and of course I want them to meet you.
Of course.
How many children have you, Mrs. Antrobus?
I have 2, a boy and a girl.
Mrs. Antrobus, I thought you had 2 sons.
Abel, my son, Abel, my son.
What's that?
Mr. Antrobus! That son of yours! Your boy Henry Antrobus! Why, I don't see this house another minute! He's not fit to live among respectable folk, and that's a fact!
Don't say another word, Sabina. I'll be right back.
Mr. Antrobus, Henry has thrown a stone again. And if he hasn't killed the boy next door, I'm very much mistaken. Henry finished his dinner and went right out to eat. And I heard such a fight. And then I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, and it looked to me like stark murder.
sun grows cold.
Dr. Judge, help me! George, have you lost your mind?
There is no mind. When I try to live, give it up. Give up trying.
Mr. Antrobus, I'm downright ashamed of you.
George, have some more coffee. Can't some of you sing? It's your business in life to sing, isn't it? Sabina! Gladys! Where's Gladys gone? Here I am, Mama. Gladys, go upstairs and bring your father's slippers. How could you forget other things like that? Oh, I'm tired of this. George, remember all the other times when the volcanoes came light up in the front yard? In the summer, the grasshoppers ate every single leaf and blade of grass, and when there were earthquakes every night. Remember all the times you were pleased with him and when you were proud of yourself. Henry.
Yes, Mama?
Henry, come here and recite to your father the multiplication table you do so nicely.
6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. I don't think I know the sixes.
Papa, I was very good in school today. Miss Conover said right out of class that if all girls had as good manners as Gladys Antrobus, the world would be a very different place to live in.
You recited a piece at assembly, didn't you?
I did.
Recite it to your father.
Papa, do you want to hear what I recited in class today? The Star by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Wait! The fire's going out! There isn't enough wood! Henry, go upstairs and bring down the chairs and start breaking up the beds.
Papa, you're not mad at me, are you? Papa, just look at me once.
You recited in assembly, did you?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't forget it?
No, it was perfect.
Build up the fire. It's cold. We'll do what we can. Sabina, get more wood. Come around the fire, everybody. Henry, have you had something to eat?
Yes, Papa.
Gladys, have you had some supper?
I ate in the kitchen, Papa.
Henry, 6 times 2 are...
12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is... Papa, it's hot and cold. I'm sleepy.
Wake up! I don't care if you're tired. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is...
30, Papa.
Maggie, put something in Gladys' head on the chance you can use it.
What should it be, George?
Teach her the beginning of the Bible.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
And the earth was waste and void.
And the earth was waste and void.
And the darkness was upon the face of the deep.
And the darkness was upon the face of the deep.
And God called the light day, and the darkness...
Could you pass up your chairs, everybody? We'll need everything we can get for the fire. Save the human race.
Called the light day, and the darkness he called night.
And God called the light day. And the darkness he called night. Pass up your chairs, everybody. Save the human race.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very sorry to interrupt the performance, but there's been a slight hitch in the proceedings, a little hiccup, you might say. The stagehands who were supposed to change the scenery, well, they've gone on strike. This means that the actors will have to change the set from the Anntrobus' home to the Atlantic City boardroom. Now, as they say in show business, the show must go on. The actors will be all too happy to replace our crew so that the play may go forward. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Oh, and James, Justin, and Maria, you three are on at the beginning of the next act, so let's get your costumes. Everybody else, help out.
That's not true. I don't get paid enough for this. I can't even lift this chair. I'm so heavy.
the management now brings us the news events of the world. Atlantic City, New Jersey. This great convention city is playing host this week to the anniversary convocation of that great fraternal order, the ancient and honorable order of mammals, subdivision humans. This great fraternal, militant, and burial society is celebrating on the boardwalk its 600,000th annual convention. It has just elected its president for the ensuing term, Mr. George Antrobus of Excelsior, New Jersey. Mr. Antrobus has had a long and checkered career. Credit has been paid to him for many useful enterprises, including the introduction of the lever, of the wheel, and the brewing of beer. This great celebration of the Order of the Mammals has received delegations from the other rival orders, or shall we say, esteemed concurrent orders, the wings, the fins, the shells, and so on. These orders are holding their conventions also in various parts of the world and have sent representatives to our own, two of a kind. Later in the day, we will show you President Antrobus broadcasting his words of greeting and congratulation to the collected assemblies of the whole natural world. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you President Antrobus.
Fellow mammals, fellow vertebrates, fellow humans, I thank you. Little did my parents think, when they told me to stand on my own 2 feet, that I'd arrive at this place. My friends, we've come a long way. During this week of happy celebration, it is perhaps not fitting that we dwell on some of the difficult times we've been through. The dinosaur is extinct. The ice has retreated.
Yay!
And the common cold is being pursued by every means within our power. In our memorial service yesterday, we did honor to all our friends and relatives who are no longer with us by means of cold, plague, earthquake, and differences of opinion. As our bishop so ably said,
Gone but not forgotten.
they are gone but not forgotten. I think I can prophesy with complete
Confidence.
thank you, my dear. With complete lack of confidence that a new day of security is about to dawn. The watchword for the past year was work. I give you the watchword for the future. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
And now I know our listeners would love to hear a word from that gracious and charming mammal, Mrs. Antrobus, wife and mother. Mrs. Antrobus.
Dear friends, I don't really think I should say anything. After all, it was my husband who was elected, and not I. Perhaps, as president of the Women's Auxiliary Bed and Board Society, I have some notes here. Oh yes, here they are. I should give a short report from some of our committees that have been meeting in this beautiful city. Perhaps it may interest you to know that it has at last been decided that the tomato is edible. A delegate from across the sea reports that the thread woven by the silkworm gives a cloth. I have a sample of it here. Can you see it? I should say that it's rather attractive, though personally I prefer less shiny surfaces. Well, I could go on talking forever. As Shakespeare says, a woman's work is seldom done. But I think I should join my husband in saying thank you and sit down. Thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Antrobus,
Yes?
we understand that you are about to celebrate your wedding anniversary. I know our viewers would love to hear a few words from you on that subject.
This spring, Mr. Antrobus and I will be celebrating our 5,000th wedding anniversary. I don't know if I speak for him, but as for me, I regret it. I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is that I do not regret 1 minute of it. We have 2 children. We've always had 2 children, though it hasn't always been the same 2 children. But, as I say, we have 2 fine children, and we are very grateful for that. My husband says that the watchword for the year is, enjoy yourselves. I think that's very open to misunderstanding. My watchword for the year is, save the family. It's held together for over 5,000 years. Save it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Antrobus. We had hoped to show you the beauty contest that took place here today. President Antrobus, an experienced judge of pretty girls, gave the title of Miss Atlantic City 1942 to Miss Lily Sabina Fairweather, charming hostess of our boardwalk bingo parlor. Unfortunately, however, our time is up, and I must take you to some views of the convention city and conveners enjoying themselves.
My watchword for the coming year is save the family, held together for 5,000 years. That was the dumbest thing I've Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up to watch the amazing tap dancing redhead.
You'll have 6 grandchildren. Avoid high places. Esmeralda. What? Has President Antrobus come along yet? No. Get back there. Hide yourself. I'm afraid I'll miss him. If I fail in this, I'll die. I know I'll die. Get lost. President Antrobus. And I'll be his wife. If it's the last thing I do, I'll be Mrs. George Antrobus. Esmeralda, tell me my future. Check. All right, I'll tell you my future. I've won the beauty contest of Atlantic City. Well, I'll win the beauty contest of the whole world. I'll take President Antrobus away from that wife of his. I'll take every man away from his wife. I'll turn the whole earth upside down. Esmeralda, who's Helen of Troy? Shut your foolish mouth. When Mr. Antrobus comes along, you can see for yourself. And so then, go away. I tell the future. Nothing easier. Everybody's future is right in their face. But who can tell your past, eh? Nobody. Your youth, where did it go? It slipped slipped away when you weren't looking. You're like our friends, the Antrobuses. You lie awake at night trying to know your past. What did it mean? What was it trying to say to you? Think! I can't tell the past, and neither can you. If anybody tries to tell you the past, take my word for it, they're charlatans. But I can tell the future. Apple nobody listens. Now, what's the immediate future of our friends, the Antrobuses? Oh, you've seen as well as I what's coming. The dizziness of the head, the great man dizziness, the invention of fear and gunpowder, the sudden fits of temper and long stretches of inertia. Oh, you know as well as I what's coming. Rain, floods, the deluge! Again, there'll be a narrow escape, the survival of a handful. From destruction, total destruction. Even of the animals who feel will be saved. Two of a kind, male and female, two of a kind. Charlatan.
Madam Good.
Mrs. Jeremiah.
Charlatan.
And you, mark my words before it's too late. Where will you be?
The Groovy Raven.
Yes, stick out your tongues. You can't stick your tongues out far enough to lick the death sweat from your foreheads. To work now. Bail out the flood with your soup spoons. You've had your chance. You've lost it. Enjoy yourselves.
Gladys Antrobus, stick your stomach in. But it's easier this way. Try and be a lady.
That's been said 100 billion times.
Goodness, where's Henry? He was here a minute ago. Henry!
Oh, put your eye out. I'll make you yell like you've never yelled before.
Henry, put down this slingshot.
Behave yourself.
All I wanted to do was have some fun.
That's right, young man. There are too many people in this world. Everybody's in one's way, except for oneself.
What were you doing? Give me that slingshot.
I won't. I wish I weren't here. I wish I weren't anywhere.
Now, Henry, don't get so excited about nothing. I declare I don't know what we're going to do with you.
After this, you can stay home. I wash my hands of you.
Now let's all forget it. Everybody take a good breath of that sea air and calm down. Who was that you spoke to, George?
Nobody, Maggie. Just the man who ran against me in the election.
The man who ran against you in the election? My husband didn't speak to you and he will never speak to you.
Now, Maggie.
After those lies you told back in your speeches. Lies, that's what they were. Mama, everybody's looking at you.
Everybody's laughing at you.
My husband's a saint, a downright saint, and you're not fit to speak to him on the street.
Now, Maggie, that's enough of that.
George Antrobus, you're a perfect worm. If you won't stand up for yourself, I will. Mama, you just act awful in public. Well, I must say I enjoyed it. I feel better. Wish his wife had been there to hear it. Now, children, what do you want to do? Mama, I want to ride on one of those roller chairs. Papa, can we ride on one of those chairs? No, sir. If you're tired, you just sit where you are. We have no money to spend on foolishness.
I guess we have money enough for a thing like that. It's one of the things we do in an anti-city.
Oh, we have. I tell you, it's a miracle my children have shoes to stand up in. I didn't think I'd ever live to see them pushed around in chairs.
We're on a vacation, aren't we? We have a right to some treats, I guess. Maggie, someday you're gonna drive me crazy.
All right, go. I'll just sit here and laugh at you. And you can give me my dollar right in my hand. Mark my words. A rainy day is coming. There's a rainy day ahead of us. I feel it in my bones. Go on and throw your money around. I can starve. I've starved before. I know how.
Maggie, I tell you, there's a limit to what a man can stand. Haven't I worked enough? Don't I deserve any vacation? Can't I even give my children so much as a ride in a roller chair?
Anyway, it's going to rain very soon and you have your broadcast to make.
Now, Maggie, I warn you, a man can stand a family only so long. I'm warning you.
Why, George, Anntrobus, how can you say such a thing? You have the most perfect family in the world.
Good morning, Mrs. Where'd she go?
Who on earth was that you spoke to, George?
Just something to
What? I can't understand you.
Oh, Mama, wasn't she beautiful?
Papa, introduce her to me.
Children, be quiet while I ask your father a simple question. Who did you say it was, George?
Just very nice, refined girl.
I'm waiting.
Maggie, that's the girl I gave the prize to in the beauty contest. That Miss Atlantic City, 1942.
It looked like Sabina to me.
She's a very nice girl, and the sole supporter of her aged mother.
So was Sabina, and it took a wall of ice for you to open your eyes about Sabina.
She's a very different matter from Sabina. Miss Fairweather is a college graduate.
Henry, you sit here by Mama.
Reduced circumstances have required her taking a position as hostess in a bingo parlor. But there isn't a girl with higher principles in the country.
Well, let's not talk about it. Henry, I haven't seen a whale yet.
She speaks 7 languages and has more culture in her little finger than you've acquired in a lifetime.
All right, George. I'm glad to know there are such superior girls in the bingo parlors. Henry, what's that?
What is it, Papa?
Oh, that's the storm signal. The green flag means fair weather, yellow flag means bad weather, red flag means storm, and black flag means the end of the world.
Goodness, I'm going this very minute to buy you all some raincoats. No, Mama. Just stay a minute. I like sitting this way. And the ocean coming in and coming in. Papa, don't you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's only one thing I lack to make me a perfectly happy woman. I'd like to see a whale.
Mama, we saw 2 right out there. They're delegates at the convention.
Papa, ask me something. Ask me a question.
Well, how big is the ocean?
Oh, Papa, you're teasing me. It's 360 million square miles, and it covers 3/4 of the Earth's surface, and its deepest place is 5.5 miles deep, and its average depth is 12,000 feet. No, Papa, ask me something harder. Now I'm going to buy those raincoats. I think that bad weather's going to get worse. I hope it doesn't come before your broadcast. I should think we have about an hour or so.
I hope it comes in everything before it. I hope it comes in.
Henry! George, I think maybe it's one of those storms that are just as bad on land as on the sea. When you're just as safe and safer in a good, stout boat.
There's a boat right out there at the end of the pier.
Well, keep your eye on it. George, you shut your eyes and get a good rest before your broadcast.
Thundering, Julius. I have to be told when to open and shut my eyes. Go and buy your raincoats.
Now, children, you have 10 minutes to walk around. And Henry! Control yourself. Gladys, stick by your brother and don't get lost. We'll be all right, George? George.
George!
Georgie!
Leave the old man at home.
Low common oafs. That's what they are. Guess a man has a right to bring his wife to a convention if he wants to. What's the matter with the family? I'd like to know.
Here she comes. What's he doing?
Oh, he's ready for you.
I'm nervous. My whole future depends on this. Don't be a fool. What more could you want? He's 45. His head's a little dizzy. He's just been elected president. He's never known any other woman than his wife. And when he looks at her, he realizes she knows every foolish thing he's ever done. I don't know why it is, but every time I start one of these, I'm nervous. Oh, Mr. Antrobus, did I speak with you for a moment?
What? Oh, certainly, Miss Fairweather.
Mr. Antrobus, I've been so unhappy. I wanted to make sure that you don't think I'm the kind of girl who's going for a beauty contest. That's the way.
Oh, I understand.
Give it a little more lean on it. I knew you would. Just this morning, my mother said to me, Lily, she said, that fine Mr. Antrobus gave you the prize because he saw at once that you weren't the kind of girl who'd go in for a thing like that. But honestly, Mr. Antrobus, in this world, a good girl doesn't know where to turn. Now you've gone too far. You wouldn't know how hard it is with that lovely wife and daughter you have. Oh, I think Mrs. Antrobus is just the loveliest woman I ever saw. I wish I were like her.
There. There's room for all kinds of people in the world, Miss Fairweather.
Oh, how wonderful you said. Mr. Antrobus, have you a moment free? I'm afraid I may be a little conspicuous here. Could you come down for just a moment to my beach cabana yacht?
Yes, certainly. For a moment. Just for a moment.
There's a nice, comfortable deck chair there. Because you know you do look tired. Just this morning, my mother said to me, Lily, she said, I hope Mr. Antrobus is getting a good rest. His fine, strong face has deep lines in it. Isn't it true, Mr. Antrobus? You work too hard. Bingo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to play a particular scene tonight. It's just a short scene, and we're going to have to skip it. But I'll tell you what goes on, and then we can continue the play from there. So in this scene,
Catherine!
In this scene, I talk to Mr. Antrobus, and at the end, he decides to leave his wife, get a divorce, and marry me. So then now I've told you, we can continue with the play from there.
Max!
Let's just continue with the play, please.
Catherine, we insist on your playing this scene.
I'm sorry, but I can't, and I won't.
And why can't you play it?
Because there are some lines in this scene that might hurt some people's feelings. And I don't think the theater is a place where people's feelings ought to be hurt.
What's the matter with the scene?
What's the matter with are you crazy? My character must play the archetypal femme fatale who tries to seduce Mr. Antrobus away from his 5,000-year-long marriage. I'd like to have words with the author. If he were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. Besides, We don't want to scandalize the children. Do you want to be scandalized? I hate this scene. I'm tired of playing it night after night, and I simply won't do it anymore. So there.
Catherine, we must play this scene.
Nothing will make me say some of those lines about a man outgrows his wife every 7 years and...
Catherine, go backstage. I will read the lines myself.
You're going to read the love scene? Skip the scene.
Thank you. We'll do just as I said. Like I said, in this scene, I talked to Mr. Antrobus, and he decides to divorce his wife and marry me. Mr. Antrobus, you say?
It won't be easy laying all this before my wife.
Hold on. I can't get back into it easy as all that. Where she said... Okay. Catherine. Lily. It won't be easy laying all this before my wife. It'll hurt her feelings a little.
Listen, George. Other people haven't got feelings. Not in the same way that we who are presidents like you and prize winners like me do. Other people just haven't got feelings. They only imagine they do. In a week or two, they go back to playing bridge and going to the movies. Now, when your wife comes along, it's really simple. Just tell her.
Lily, you're a wonderful woman.
Of course I am. Gladys! Mama, here I am.
Merlin's beard!
Gladys Antrobus! Where did you get those dreadful things? What? Papa like the color? You go back to the hotel this minute. I won't! Papa like the color. All right. I have a good mind to let your father see you that way. You stay right here. I don't want to say if you don't think he'd like it. Oh, it's all one to me. I don't care what happens. I don't care if the biggest storm in the whole world comes. Let it come. Where's your brother? He'll be here. Will he? Well, let him get into trouble. I don't care. I don't know where your father is, I'm sure. I think Mama, he's talking to the lady in the blue dress. Is that so? We'll wait till he's through. Sit down here beside me. And stop fidgeting. What are you crying about? You don't like my stockings!
Mrs. Antrobus, thank God we found you. Where's Mr. Antrobus? We've been hunting for him all over. It is about time to start the broadcast to the conventions of the world.
I expect he'll be here in a minute.
If we can't find him, I hope you'll broadcast in his place. This is the most important broadcast of the year.
No, I shan't. I haven't one single thing to say.
Then won't you help us find him? Miss Antrobus, there's a storm on the horizon, a hurricane. It's a deluge, Miss Antrobus.
Miss Fairweather, have you seen... Oh, Joe, there he is!
Mr. Antrobus, you are on air in 5 minutes.
I'll be ready when the time comes. Until then, go away. I have something I wish to say to my wife.
Now remember, don't let her argue. Arguments have nothing to do with it.
Maggie, I'm moving out of the hotel. In fact, I'm moving out of everything. For good. I shall provide generously for you and the children. In a few years, you'll be able to see it's all for the best.
Mama,
Mr.
let Mama
Antrobus, I
say
hope you'll be ready.
I didn't
This is
quite
the
hear what you
most
said.
important broadcast of the year.
Mama?
Go away. Clear out. There. I've said what I have to say.
Splendid.
You're a fine woman, Maggie, but a man has his own life to lead in the world.
Well, after living with you for over 5,000 years, I guess I have a right to a word or two, haven't I?
What can I answer to that?
Tell her that conversation would only hurt her feelings.
I only want to spare your feelings in every way I can, Maggie.
Mr. Antrobus, the storm signal's gone up. We could begin right now.
I didn't marry you because you were perfect, George. I didn't even marry you because I loved you. I married you because you gave me a promise. And that promise made up for your faults. And the promise I gave you made up for mine. Two imperfect people got married, and it was the promise that made the marriage.
Maggie, I was only 19.
And when our children were growing up, it wasn't a house that protected them, and it wasn't even our love that protected them. It was that promise. And when that promise is broken, this can happen.
Gladys, have you gone crazy? Has everyone gone crazy? You did this. You gave them to her.
I never said a word to her.
Gladys, go back to the hotel and take those horrible things off.
Before I go, I have to tell you something. It's about Henry. Stop your noise. I'm taking her back to the hotel, George. Before I go, I have a letter. I have a message to throw into the ocean. It's a bottle. And in the bottle's a letter. And in the letter is written all the things that a woman knows. And if any man ever finds it, a new time will come. We're not what books and plays say we are. We're not what advertisements say we are. We're not in the movies and we're not on the radio. We're not what you're all told and what you think we are. We're ourselves. And if any man finds one of us, he'll learn why the entire universe was set in motion. And if any man harm any of us, his soul, the only soul he's got, had better be at the bottom of that ocean. And that's the only way to put it. Gladys, come here. We're going back to the hotel. Anyway, I think you ought to know that Henry hit a man with a stone. He hit one of those men that push the chairs and the man's very sick. Henry ran away and hid, and some policemen are looking for him. But Papa, I don't care one bit if you don't want to have anything to do with Mom and me. Because I'll never like you again, and I hope nobody ever likes you again. So there!
I have to go and see what I can do about this.
Don't you go now when you're all excited. All these things will be forgotten in 100 years.
Thank you, Miss Fairweather.
You're on the air.
Thank you again, Miss Fairweather. Ready?
Who am I talking to?
Why, Mr. Antrobus, to our order and all of the other orders.
What are those birds doing?
Those are just a few of the birds, Mr. Antrobus. Delegates to our convention.
And look at the water. Look at them all. Those fishes jumping. The children should see this. And there's Maggie's whales.
I hope you're ready, Mr. Antrobus.
And look at the beach. You didn't tell me those would be here.
Yes, George, those are the animals.
Yes, Mr. Antrobus, those are just a few of the vertebrates. Now, step right up, Mr. Antrobus. We're ready and we will have time just before the storm.
Friends, cousins, 80 million years ago, our forefathers brought forth upon this planet the spark of life.
Anntrobus! Don't you see the black light on the weather signal? Go! Take your family into the boat at the end of the pier!
Family? I have no family. Maggie! They won't come.
What's the matter, Mr. Antrobus? This is just a storm like any other storm.
They'll come. Take these animals with you into the boat. Two of a kind, male and female. Go!
Maggie!
This is just another thunderstorm, isn't it, George?
Maggie! Where have you been? We're going into the boat out there.
I know we are, but I haven't found Henry.
I don't believe it's anything at all. I've seen hundreds of storms just like this one.
There's not a moment to be lost. Go! Take these animals before you. Start a new world. Begin again.
Esmeralda! George!
Elephants first. Gently, gently. Look where you're going.
Stop it, or you'll be left behind.
Is the kangaroo here? There you are. Take these turtles in your pouch, will you?
Papa, look, the snakes! I can't find Henry! Henry! Mr. Antrobus, don't leave me! I'll work, I'll help, I'll do anything!
George, what are you scared of, George?
It looks like rain. George, setting up for Barnum and Bailey.
Mama, Papa, hurry! The bear's tracking!
Hey, the beer's gonna break any minute.
I'm not going another step without Henry! Henry! Cain! Cain!
Here I am, Mama.
Thank God!
I didn't think you wanted me.
Come quick! Mrs. Antrobus! Don't you remember me? Don't leave me here! I'll work, I'll help, I'll do anything! All right, there's a lot of work to be done. Only hurry!
Back to the kitchen with you. I don't know why it is, but my life is always being interrupted just when everything is going fine.
Quick, get a canoe! There's not a minute to be lost. Tell me my future, Miss Croker.
Paddle in the water, boys. Enjoy yourselves. Go. Put rags in the cracks under your door. Climb on your roof. You've had your chance and you've lost it.
No!
George Anntrobus! They're safe. Start a new world. Begin again. Think it over. Mrs. Antrobus! Gladys! Where are you? The war is over! You can come out now. The peace treaty's been signed. Where are they? Are they dead too? Mrs. Antrobus! Gladys! Mr. Antrobus will be here this afternoon. I just saw him downtown. He says that now the war's over, we'll have to settle down and be perfect.
Catherine?
They may be hiding out in the back somewhere.
Catherine, we have to stop a moment.
What's the matter?
There's an explanation we have to make to the audience. Lights, please. Justin, will you explain the matter to the audience?
Ladies and gentlemen, an unfortunate accident has happened backstage. The management feels, in fact we all feel, that you are due an apology. 7 of our actors have been taken ill. Apparently it's something they ate. I'm not entirely clear what it was. Max, do you know what it was?
Well, it's perfectly clear. The 7 actors had dinner together, and they ate something that disagreed with them.
Disagree with them. They have food poisoning. They're in Memorial Hospital this very minute in agony. Their stomachs are being pumped out this minute.
Fortunately, we've just heard that they'll all recover.
It'll be a miracle if they recover. A downright miracle. It was lemon meringue pie.
It was the fish.
It was the canned tomatoes.
I'm telling you, it was the fish.
It was the lemon meringue pie. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. There was blue mold all over the bottom.
Whatever it was, they're in no condition to take part in this performance. Naturally, we haven't enough understudies to fill all the roles, but we do have a number of splendid volunteers who have kindly consented to help us out. These friends have watched our rehearsals and assure me that they know the lines of business very well. Let me introduce them to you. My dresser, Scott Kelso. You saw him last in a production of Beau's Stratagem. Our property manager, Izzy. Our wardrobe mistress, Magnolia. And of course, William, captain of the ushers in this theater. Now, I'm sorry to say we'll need a short run-through. Just a short rehearsal. Those of you who wish can go and wait in the lobby or talk quietly among yourselves, whichever you choose. Now, Max, you take it.
Thank you. Now, for those of you who are listening, I suppose I should explain that at the end of this act,
the soldiers have come back from the war, and the families settled in their home. And the author wants to show the hours of the night passing the sky over their heads, and the planets passing the sky also over their heads. And he says, this is quite hard to explain. And he says that each of the hours of the night is a philosopher or a great thinker. 11 o'clock, for instance, is Aristotle. 9 o'clock is Spinoza. I don't suppose it means anything. It's just a poetic effect.
Not mean anything. Why, it certainly does. 12 o'clock goes by saying the most wonderful things. I think it means that when people are asleep, they have just lovely thoughts. Much better than when they're awake.
Actually, I think it means, excuse me, Max.
What were you going to say, Izzy?
Max, you let my father come to rehearsal, and my father's a roofer, and he told me that the author meant that just as the stars and hours go by over our heads, in the same way the ideas and thoughts of the great men are in the air around us all the time, and they're working on us even when we don't know it.
Why?
Why, maybe that's it. Thank you. As I said before, the hours of the night are philosophers. My friends, are you ready? Izzy, can you be 11 o'clock? This good state of the mind possessing its object and energy called by Aristotle.
Yes, I know that. And I know 12 o'clock, and I know 9 o'clock.
12 o'clock, Scott, the Bible. 10 o'clock, Magnolia, Plato. 9 o'clock, William, Spinoza.
Yes, sir.
The planets. We forgot all about the planets.
The planets are music too?
Ladies and gentlemen, the planets are singers. Of course, we cannot replace them in this scene, so you have to imagine them singing. Saturn sings in the side chapel down here. The moon is way up there, and Mars with the red lantern in his hand stands about right there. It's too bad, it all makes a very fine effect. However, ready. 9 o'clock?
After experience has taught me that the common occurrences of daily life are vain and futile.
Louder, William. Then I saw all the objects of my desire and fear.
And I saw that all the objects of my desire and fear were in themselves nothing good nor bad, save insofar as the mind was affected by them.
You know the rest? 10 o'clock?
Then tell me, O Critias, how will a man choose the ruler that shall rule over him? Will he not?
Thank you, just skip to the end.
Can be multiplied 1,000-fold in its effects upon the citizens.
Thank you. Aristotle?
This good estate of the mind, possessing in its object energy we call divine. We mortals have it occasionally, and is this energy which is pleasantest and best. God has it always. It is wonderful in us, but in him how much more wonderful.
Midnight? Midnight? Scott?
Yep, I'm ready.
That's right. You've done it before. All right, everybody, you know what you have to do. House lights, Act 3 of the Skin of Our Teeth. Oh, and you volunteers, just wear what you have on. Don't try any costumes today.
Mrs. Antrobus! Gladys! Where are you? The war is over. You've heard all this. Where are they? Are they dead too? Etc. Mrs. Antrobus! Gladys! They may be hiding out in the back somewhere. Mrs. Antrobus!
It's getting light. There's still something burning over there. Newark or Jersey City? What? Yes, I could swear I heard someone moving about up here, but I can't see anyone. Oh, Mama, be careful. Now, Gladys, you stay out of sight. Well, let me stay up here just a minute and let the baby get some of this fresh air. All right, but keep your eyes open. I'll see what I can find. I'll have a good hot plate of soup for you before you can say Jack Robinson. Antrobus, do you know what I think I see? There's old Mr. Hawkins sweeping the sidewalk in front of his store. There's some other people moving about, too. Mama, come back! Come back! Gladys, there's something in the air. Everybody's movement's sort of different. I see some women walking right out in the middle of the street.
Mrs. Antrobus!
What's that?
Mrs. Antrobus!
Gladys, that's Sabina's voice, as sure as I live. Sabina, are you alive?
Of course I'm alive. How have you girls been? There is nothing to be emotional about. Pull yourself together. The war is over.
The war's over? I don't believe you. I can't believe you.
Oh, Mama. What's that?
That's Gladys's baby. Gladys, Sabina says that the war's over.
Goodness. Are there babies left in the world? Can it see? Can it cry and everything?
Yes, he can. He notices everything.
But where on earth did you get it? Oh, I won't ask. Lord, I've lived around here for 7 years and I forgot how to behave. Miss Antrobus, go put a nice dress on it. Wash your face. Mr. Antrobus will be here this afternoon.
He's alive? Sabina, you're not joking? He'll be here? And Henry?
Yes, Henry will be here too, or so they say. Just go wash your face. Gladys, you look terrible. Have you any decent clothes?
Yes, I've been saving something to wear for this very day. But Sabina, who won the war?
Don't stop now. Just go wash your face. What's that silly noise?
It sounds like what used to be the noon whistle at the shoe polish factory.
Shoe polish. I'd forgotten what peacetime was like. Mrs. Antrobus, guess what I saw Mr. Antrobus doing this morning at dawn? He was tacking up a piece of paper to the town hall. You'll die when you hear. It was a recipe for grass soup. Grass soup that doesn't give diarrhea. Mr. Antrobus is still thinking up new things. He told me to give you his love. And oh yes, where are his books? He said his books are the first thing he wants to see. If you burn them or if the rats have got them, it's not worthwhile starting over. But everybody's going to be beautiful and diligent and very intelligent. What language is this? German? He has such plans for you. You're to study history and algebra. Gladys and I will too. And philosophy. Well, these are in English anyway. Yes, peace will be here before we know it. In a week or two, you'll be asking the Perkinses for a quiet evening at bridge. All that'll begin again. God forgive me, Mrs. Antrobus, but I enjoyed the war. Everybody's at their best in wartime. I'm sorry it's over. Oh, Mrs. Antrobus, I almost forgot. Mr. Antrobus has another message for you. It's about Henry. Can you hear me? Listen, Henry is never to step foot inside this house again. Mr. Antrobus says he'll kill him on sight if he sees him. You don't know about Henry? Where have you been? Henry rose up right to the top. He went from corporal to captain to major to general. I don't know how to say it, but Henry is the enemy. The enemy is Henry. Everybody knows that.
He'll kill me, will he?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'll kill him so fast. I've spent the last 7 years just trying to find him. The others I killed were just substitutes.
Goodness, it's Henry. Henry Antrobus, the war's over. I'm not afraid of you. Go away and hide yourself until we calm your father down.
The first thing to do is to burn up those old books of his. It's the ideas he gets out of those books that makes the whole world so you can't live.
Henry Antrobus, you leave those books alone. You're so tired you can't stand up. Your mother and your sister will be here in a minute, and then we'll figure out what to do with you.
What did they ever care about me?
There's that old whine again. All you people complain about how you're not loved enough, nobody loves you. Well, you just start being lovable and we'll love you.
I don't want anyone to love me.
Then stop talking about it all the time.
I never talk about it. The last thing I want is anyone to pay any attention to me.
I can hear it behind every word you say. Mrs. Antrobus, Henry's here. He's so tired he can't stand up. Henry? Henry!
Henry.
Have you anything to eat?
Yes, I have, Henry. I've been saving it for this very day. 2 good baked potatoes. One of them's for your father. Henry! Give me that other potato back this minute!
He's so dog-tired he doesn't know what he's doing.
Now you just rest here until I can get your room ready. Eat that potato good and slow so you can get all the nourishment out of it.
You all might as well know that I didn't come back here to live.
Shh! I'll put this coat over you. Your room's hardly damaged at all. Your football trophies are a little tarnished, but Sabina and I will polish them up tomorrow.
Did you hear me? I don't belong here. I don't belong to anyone.
Why, Henry, how can you say such a thing? You certainly do belong right here. Your forehead's feverish, Henry. You better give me that gun, Henry. You won't need that anymore. Why, look, he's fallen asleep already.
Puh, the terror of the world.
Sabina, you mind your own business and start putting the room to rights.
Begin again. Always begin again. Over and over. That's all we ever do. Always beginning again. How do we know it's going to be any better this time? Why do we keep pretending? Someday, the whole earth is going to turn cold, and until that time, there will just be more of these things. More floods, more wars, more earthquakes, more walls of ice.
Sabina, stop arguing and go on with your work.
All right, I'll go on with habit, but I won't believe in it.
Now, Sabina, I've let you talk long enough. I don't want to hear any more of it. Do I have to explain to you what everybody knows? Everybody who keeps a home going? Do I have to say to you what nobody should ever have to say? Because they can read it in each other's eyes? Now listen to me. I could live for 70 years in a cellar and make soup out of grass and bark without ever doubting that this world has a work to do and will do it. Do you hear me?
Yes, Mrs. Antrobus.
Sabina, do you see this house? 216 Cedar Street, do you see it?
Yes, Mrs. Antrobus?
Well, just to have known this house is to have seen the idea of what this world can do someday if we keep our wits about us. Too many people have suffered and died in order to make my children rich for us to start reneging now. So we'll go on putting the house to rights. Now, Sabina, go and see what you can do in the kitchen.
Kitchen. Why is it that however far away I go, I always end up back in the kitchen?
Goodness, wouldn't you know my father was a parson? It was just like I heard his voice speaking, and he's been dead 5,000 years. There, they've gone and almost waked Henry up.
Okay. Fellows, what have they done for us? Blocked their way at every step.
Shh, Henry, go back to sleep. Now let's go and help Sabina.
Mama, I'm gonna go out in the backyard and hold the baby right up in the air and show him that we don't have to be afraid anymore.
Okay. What have you got to lose? What have they done for us? That's right. Nothing. Tear everything down. I don't care what you smash. We'll begin again, and we'll show them.
All right, do something. Don't think I'm afraid of you either. Do it. Shoot me already. Don't think I'm any relation of yours. I haven't got any father, or any mother, or any brothers or sisters, and I don't want any. I'm alone, and that's all I want to be. Alone. So you can shoot me.
You're the last person I want to see. The sight of you dries up all my hopes and plans. I wish I were back at war, because it's easier to fight you than to live with you. War's a pleasure, do you hear me? War's a pleasure compared to what faces us now. Trying to build up a peacetime with you in the middle of it.
I'm not going to be a part of any peacetime of yours. I'm going to go a long ways away from here and make a world that's fit for a man to live in, where a man can be free and have a chance and do what he wants to do in his own way.
Henry, let's try again.
Try what? Try living here, speaking polite downtown to all the old men like you, standing at the street corner, waiting for the red light to turn green, being a good boy and a good sheep. Oh no, I'll build a world and I'll show you.
How can you build a world for other people to live in unless you first put order in yourself? Mark my words, I shall continue fighting you until my last breath, as long as you confuse your idea with liberty with your idea of hogging everything for yourself. You and I want the same thing. But until you see it as something everyone has a right to, you are my deadly enemy and I will destroy you. I hear your mother's voice in the kitchen. Have you seen her?
I have no mother. Get that into your head. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere.
Then why did you come here? With the whole world to choose from, why this one place? 216 Cedar Street, Excelsior, New Jersey.
What if I did? What if I wanted to see it once more? Just to see if...
Oh, you're elated, all right. When your mother comes in, you must behave yourself.
What is this? Must behave yourself? Don't you say must to me.
Quiet!
Nobody says must to me. All my life, everybody's been crossing me. Everybody, everything, all of you. I'm gonna be free, even if I have to kill half the world for it. Right now, let me get my hands on his throat. I'll show him.
Stop the scene! You know what happened yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, I forbid these men to play this scene. Last night, this boy almost strangled him.
It's true. I'm sorry. I don't know what comes over me. I have nothing against him personally. I respect him very much. I admire him. It's as if in the scene I was 15 years old again. My father used to lock me up and whip me every Saturday night. I never had enough to eat. I never had decent clothes to wear. My father and uncle tried to get in the way of everything I wanted to do in life. They tried to prevent my living at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, go on. Finish what you were saying. Say it all.
It's as if in this scene I was back in high school again, and I had this big emptiness inside of me. The emptiness of being blocked and hated at every turn. And that emptiness fills up with the thought that you have to fight and strike and kill. It's as if you have to kill someone else as to not kill yourself.
That is not true. I knew your mother and your father and your uncle. They did everything they could for you. They didn't beat you.
It is true. They wished I'd never been born.
That is not true.
Wait a minute. I have something much to say too. It's my fault too. He wouldn't feel that way unless there was something in me that reminded him of all that. He talks about emptiness. Well, there's an emptiness in me too. Work, 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 that's all I do. I've ceased to live. It's no wonder he feels that anger coming over him.
At last you said it. Come and put your head under some cold water.
Thank you.
You continue with the play. I'll go with him. I've known him for a long while. Come on, Henry.
Thanks for everything you said. I won't lose control in that spot again. I promise. I'll do better tomorrow.
George, you're limping?
Yes, a little. Mild wound from the other war started smarting again.
Some lights are coming on. The first in 7 years. People are walking up and down looking at them. Over in Hawkins' open lot, they built a bonfire to celebrate the peace. They're dancing around it like scarecrows.
A bonfire? It's still they haven't seen enough things burning. Maggie, the dog died?
Oh yes, long ago. There are no dogs left in Excelsior. George, you're back again. All these years, I gave up waiting on letters. The few that arrived were anywhere from 6 months to a year late.
Yes, the ocean's full of letters, along with the other things.
George, sit down, you're tired.
No, I'm tired, but I'm restless. Maggie, I've lost it. I've lost it.
What, George? What have you lost?
The most important thing of all, the desire to start building.
Well, it will come back.
I've lost it. At this minute, I feel like all those people dancing around the bonfire. Just the desire to settle down, slip into the old groove, and keep the neighbors from walking over my lawn again. But out there in the war, in the middle of all that blood and dirt and hot and cold, every day and night, I'd have moments, Maggie, when I saw the things we could do when it was over. When you're at war, you think about a better life. In peacetime, you think about a more comfortable one. I've lost it. I feel sick and tired.
Listen, the baby's crying. I can hear Gladys speaking. Probably she's quieting Henry again, George. George, while Gladys and I were living here, like moles, like rats, and when we were at our wits' end to save the baby's life, the only thought we clung to was that you were going to bring something good out of all of this suffering. In the night, in the dark, we'd whisper about it, starving and sick. Think, George, what kept us alive? What kept us alive all these years? Even now, it's not comfort we want. We can suffer whatever's necessary. Only give us back that promise.
Mrs. Antrobus,
Yes, Sabina?
will you need me?
No, Sabina, you can go to bed.
Well, if it's okay with you, I was wondering if I could go down to the bonfire to celebrate the war's being over. And they opened the gem movie theater in town. I thought one of us ought to go.
Well, Sabina, I haven't any money. I haven't seen any money for quite a while.
Oh, you don't need money. They'll take anything you can give them. And I Mrs. Antrobus, promise you won't tell anybody. It's a little against the law, but I'll give you some too.
What is it?
Yesterday, I picked up a whole lot of beef cubes.
But Sabina, you know you ought to give those into the center downtown. They know who needs them the most.
Mrs. Antrobus, I didn't make this war, and I didn't ask for it. In my opinion, after anybody's been through what we've been through, they have a right to grab what they can find. Mr. Antrobus, you're a very nice man, but you'd have gotten along better in the world if you realized that dog eat dog was the rule in the beginning and always will be, especially now. The world is an awful place, you know it is. I used to think that something could be done about it, but I know better now. I hate it. I hate it. All right. You can have that.
you, Sabina.
Can I have just one to go to the movies tonight?
Good night, Sabina.
Thank you.
Mr. Antrobus, don't mind what I say. I'm just an ordinary girl, and you're a bright man, a very bright man. You invented the alphabet and the wheel, why a whole lot of things. And if you've got any more plans, don't let me get in the way of them. Just every now and then, I've got to go to the movies. My nerves can't stand it. But if you've got any more plans for improving this crazy old world, I'm with you, I really am. It's good night.
Now I remember what three things always went together when I could see things most clearly. The voice of people and their confusion and their need, and the thought of you, and the children, and this house. And Maggie, I didn't dare ask. My books, they haven't been lost, have they?
No, there are some of them in there.
Yes. Remember, Maggie? We almost lost them once before. And when we finally did collect a few torn copies out of old cellars, they ran through everyone's head like a fever. They could have rebuilt the world. Oh, I've never forgotten for long at a time that living is struggle. Every good and excellent thing lives moment by moment on the razor blade of danger and must be fought for, whether it's a field or a home or a country. All I ask is a chance to build new worlds. And God has always given us that second chance and given us voices to guide us and the memory of our past to warn us. Maggie, you and I must remember in peacetime all those resolves that were so clear to us in the days of war. We've come a long way. We've learned, and we're learning. And the steps for our journey are marked for us here. But out there in the war, standing all night on a hill, I try and remember some of the words in these books. Parts of them, and phrases would come back to me. And after a while, I used to give names to the hours of the night. 9 o'clock I called Spinoza. Where is it? After experience had taught me
that the common occurrences of daily life are vain and futile, and I saw that all the objects of my desire and fear were in themselves nothing, good nor bad, save insofar as the mind was affected by them. I, at length, determined to search out whether there was something truly good and communicable to man.
Then tell me, O Critias, how will a man choose the ruler that shall rule over him? Will he not choose the man who has first established order in himself, knowing that any decision that has its spring from anger or pride or vanity can be multiplied 1,000-fold in its effects upon the citizens?
This good estate of the mind, possessing in its objects energy we call divine. We mortals have it occasionally, and is this energy which is pleasantest and best. God has it always. It is wonderful in us, but in him, how much more wonderful.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and the earth was waste and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Lord said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Oh, 6 o'clock and the master's not home yet. Pray God nothing serious has happened to crossing the Hudson. But I wouldn't be surprised. The whole world is at 6s and 7s. And why the house hasn't fallen down about our ears long ago is a miracle to me. this is where you came in. We have to go on for ages and ages yet. You go home. The end of this play, it isn't written. Mr. and Mrs. Antrobus's heads are full of plans, and they're as confident as the day they began. But they told me to tell you, good night.